Welcome back to my channel. I am Luxuriously Layla, and in this video I am going to be talking about when there is a will, there is a way. So you've probably heard of that exact quote. I don't know where it's from or who said it first, but it's a really good quote and it's something I live by in like my daily life. Or not daily life, because I don't be thinking about that quote every day. But when I do think about that quote, it really does get me through a lot of difficulties that I may have that day or whenever I remember it. Or I may remember a different quote that is similar. But anyway, when there is a will, there is a way. One of the reasons why I like this quote is because it reminds me that with just the intention, with just the initial desire to achieve whatever it is that I'm trying to achieve at that moment, with just that, then I will have a way to get it, whatever it is. So, for example, I could have the goal to, let's see, what's a good example? Okay, I could have the goal to get a good grade on a test, right? And I would be studying, mostly stressing because I don't study. I do not study how I should. But anyway, I would be studying last minute, thinking how am I going to do this? This is so last minute. Do I even have enough time? And will I even get a 100 or a 90, however I'm feeling about the class or how much I have to study in this short amount of time. But I'll think, you know what, I'm going to pass, and not only will I pass, even though it's showing signs that it's going to be a struggle to get there, but I'm going to get through this, and not only will I get through this, but I'm going to basically get what I want. So when there is a will, there is a way. So through all that studying, stressing, all the me trying to encourage myself, positive affirmations, saying I can do this, I am smart, I am brilliant, I am going to pass this test and get a 80 or a 90 or 100, even though I may not have studied, even though I may not have like all the information that I need in the class. I didn't study and keep up with the material throughout the entire course. I would still tell myself in my head that I'm going to get 100, just so that I can have that initial goal of doing my best. And even if I may not get, I probably didn't get 100. I'm thinking about this science class that I had to take. But anyway, even though I didn't get 100, I still was aiming for a high grade, and I ended up getting close to the grade that I really wanted, which was, I think it was like a 81 or like a 79. Let's just say it was 81. It was somewhere around there. And it was 4 chapters, and let's just say I got through it, because I did get through it. So when there is a will, there is a way. And part of any challenging task is thinking that you can do it, thinking that you have the resources the internal, actually, no, not resources, but having the confidence that you can do it, having that initial drive that you can do it, having the mental maturity that you can handle whatever it is and that you can do it. And then after that confidence, initial drive, then it would be like having the resources that, okay, I have it internally to achieve it, but now I need the tools. And then once you have the tools, then it's, now I need the, I don't know. But basically, having those things and believing that you can do it, that is the willpower. I wonder if you can hear those cars zooming, or a car, maybe it's just one. But anyway, having the, what was I saying? Yeah, having that initial drive, that initial willpower, and you will eventually get what it is that you want. When there is a will, there is a way. Another example that I could use is filming this video, because I told myself that I'm going to practice consistency, and I am practicing consistency. And at first I was like, you know what, one video is enough for filming today, let's just put a pause on it. But then I was thinking, no, I need to follow up with what I was going to do and film another video. So that's what I am doing, and I'm so grateful that I remembered when there is a will, there is a way, because here I am filming this video. But anyway, when there's a will, there's a way is like the ultimate formula. Well, not ultimate formula, because there are better quotes in this one, but it is a start. Anyway, it is a formula to put in your mind that you can achieve anything that you want, and having that confidence that whatever you want you will get is a really good like superpower to have. Because when people think about superpowers, they think of like impossible things, like flying without any airplane or nothing. It's just you. Running on water is not like you're just running on bottles of water. It's just you. I don't know why I'm using these examples, but these people need to go home, go to sleep. I cannot be saying anything. It's literally late. But anyway, another superpower people would say is like, I wish I could move things with my mind. Or what's another? Anyway, another superpower, things like that. But a good superpower that you may not really think of is the ability, or just having confidence. Because confidence in itself could be your greatest superpower, or maybe just one of your really good abilities. I know it's one of mine. Okay. So when there is a will, there is a way. I also use this quote when I need a reminder that I can do it, and that I need to just keep going. Because sometimes I may think that it's enough where I am, but I have to remind myself that it's not enough and that I should keep going, keep trying, keep moving forward. Because if I do, then I will reach my goal faster or surpass the goal that I wanted. And whatever initial thought that I have of a specific thing, I always want to improve upon it, because that's just how I am. But also I think that I could always do something better than how I thought it would have it to be. Maybe that's just the perfectionist in me, or it's probably the perfectionist in me. Some things I'm not a perfectionist in and I could just care less, but things that I really care about or that I'm really passionate about, those things I would take the longest at. And something that helped me in college, which is a little bit off topic, but I want to still talk about it, is to not do as much work as I was doing in school, and to stop being perfectionist and just turn in the assignment. Because something I would do is I would try to do my best on every single assignment, and it would take me hours, and just the anticipation of taking hours on an assignment and not even wanting to do the assignment in the first place, that brought a lot of unnecessary stress. But then I learned to just not care and just do whatever and just turn it in. And I was very pleasantly surprised and happy to find out that I really did not have to be stressing and being a perfectionist over that assignment, because I ended up getting a 100 or a 94, which is still pretty good. And that just made my overall health get better, because don't stress on school and the classes be fast-paced. But anyway, let's get back to, when there's a will, there is a way. I want you to think about what that means to you. What does that mean on a emotional level, on a mental level, on a physical level, on a spiritual level? Does that mean that where you are now, since when there is a will, your willpower, does that mean that if you keep going, then you will achieve it? Or does it mean that by you just wanting it, you will automatically achieve it? Or, basically, when there's a will, there is a way. Does it also mean if there's the intention to do it, then there's the action that you will achieve it? Or just by thinking it, then you can have it? Either way, whether or not it's the same thing or I just said a lot of nonsense, but I think it would be very beneficial for you to apply this same quote to your life, because it can remind you that even though you're faced with a certain challenge, if you keep going despite the hardship, then you can attain whatever it is you're trying to attain. No matter how big it may seem at the beginning, you'll achieve whatever that goal was. And even if it seems like a whole day worth of events that you have to attend or assignments that you have to do, even though at the beginning of the day it seems like, oh, how am I going to get all this done? And I'm going to be so tired by the end of the day and all these things. If you keep with the mentality, the mindset, having the confidence that no matter what, you will achieve it, then you will. And yeah, so subscribe, like, and comment if you found this video helpful, and thank you for watching.